Well, Mark, Tuesday morning we saw Imperatriz have a stroll around the valley this morning. Happy with her?
Yeah, she worked nice, and it's just been a balancing act, sort of trying to keep it fresh enough to go another 1,000. But Ben's been happy with her the whole way through, and I thought her work was good this morning.
What was she asked to do out there this morning?
Oh, they just went an easy half mile, just quickened up the last little bit, but yeah, no record broken, but just maintenance work really.
What have you done with her between runs? As you say, that was her first run at 1,000 in the McEwen the other day. Has it just been trying to keep that explosiveness there that we saw first up?
Yeah, that was probably the juggling act, because in the perfect world you'd be going 11 if not 1,200, but yeah, so we'll just have to see Friday night if she is fresh enough.
Did it surprise you, that sort of real brutal turn of speed first up? Because as we said, we'd never seen her at 1,000.
Not really. She'd trialled at a place called Taupo at home, and we knew she was going really well, but obviously Giga Kick, you know, is an incredible horse, so you know, it was a very good performance.
Opie back in the saddle here on Friday night. Do we see her save for one last run?
I normally don't give Opie too many instructions. He sums it up pretty good, so yeah, so it looks a similar sort of race really.
She seems to really adapt to Moonee Valley well. What is it you think about the tight circumference that suits her racing style?
Well, I think the pressure goes on a long way from home, and sometimes she'll hit a little flat spot, but then she really picks up underneath the rider, and then she's just got a devastating turn of foot. So it just suits getting round the camber here too, by the look of it.
What do you make of the opposition here on Friday night, having had a chance to look at the entries?
I was chatting to Ben when we drove in this morning, and you know, Group 1 racing, they're always hard to win, especially in Australia, but you know, we're happy with her and we think she'll run well.
And the decision to keep her here in Melbourne, no doubt, you know, particularly last week's news read, Giga Kick, you know, there was a big carrot dangled in front of you, I suppose. How hard was that decision to make in the end?
No, we weighed it all up, but we just want to do the right thing by the mare, and she's just so happy down here at Cranbourne, and it just makes sense keeping her in Melbourne, we think.
And given that she's a broodmare, that Group 1 status probably goes a long way too?
Yeah, exactly, but mainly she's just happy here, and we just felt, you know, she's happy, just keep her here, and there's 3 Group 1s coming up, and you know, so if she's happy, she'll run well.
Talk us through the rest of the campaign for her, Mark.
So she'll go to the Manikato on Cox Plate Day, and then she'll go to the Champions Sprint at Flemington. So just 4 runs this prep.
And do those races at 1,200 metres, you know, do they really excite you, getting her out to that trip?
Oh, you think so, because she's actually a Group 1 winner over a mile at home in New Zealand, but I think her pet distance is probably 12, if not 1,400. As I say, it's a bit of a juggling act trying to go 1,000 again, but hopefully we get it right Friday night.